didn't break, which is great news, I guess. Ride quality was really good. I don't know how it compares to an SL7 Tarmac. It's not going to have the same weave in the carbon or the same layup or even the same carbon. It's not T1100, I believe. It's, I think, T900, T800. I have to check the specs for that. But rode absolutely fine. Build quality was great. I didn't have any problems putting it together. The press fit bottom bracket went in absolutely fine. Everything lined up okay. I've had no issues with the seat post whatsoever. I'm 15 stone, I think, at the moment, quite heavy. I think on that last ride where I'd done about 20 miles, I put 1,000 watts down through the cranks, according to the Quark SRAM power meter that's in the chainring set that came with the group set. Absolutely fine, no issues at all. I've hit some fairly big potholes and bumps. I have got 30mm tyres on there. I think you could probably get 32s, maybe 35s. I haven't tried, but 30s, and there's plenty of room. Price of the build, it's perfectly adequate. It feels fast, it feels racy, it's very light. I will get some scales on it at some point. I've got Velo Plus wheels, 60mm, with SRAM rival E-tap, with Continental GP5000s in 30mm tubeless with the tan sidewall. Absolutely fine. First time I've ever used tubeless tyres. Literally a couple of tyre levers, had no issues at all getting the tyres on or sealed, and no mess. Watched the DCM video, followed their steps, put in some of the muck off pink tyre sealant, bedded the tyre in. Headset went together absolutely fine. The cable routing, it didn't come with the cable inners that you find with a lot of manufacturers. So basically there's like a little bit that you put in and it helps feed the cable through. I only had to do the hydraulic cables because it's wireless. The E-tap is obviously a wireless system. Unlike Shimano, where you still have to route cables to the battery. The batteries are actually on the front and rear derailleur themselves, and the gear levers talk by Bluetooth, I believe, to the front and rear mech, and it changes over really quickly. Therefore, I only had to do the hydraulic hoses, and quite luckily they went really well. They went through quite quickly, fed quite quickly. I've never built any hydraulic bikes before, and I just literally watched videos. I watched SRAM videos and I watched GCN tutorials, and it probably took half a day to build the bike. Figuring out a few bits of how the olives and the ends go onto the SRAM brake hoses, the hydraulic hoses. They just wind in by an Allen key, which is quite handy compared to the press fit that you get on the Shimano. Everything seated well. I had to have a look at bleeding the brakes because I haven't done it before. It was pretty easy once I'd done it. I did order the bits and the bleed kits off of Amazon relatively cheaply with some DOT brake fluid in there. The bike feels lighter than my old bike, which is also a Chinese frame. So this is the second Chinese bike now that I've got and or built. The first one that's got Shimano 105 and rim brake. This one is full rival E-tap, both carbon wheels. These carbon wheels are branded. They're the Velo Plus 60mm, if that's what you want to call them. I haven't weighed them yet. They were new. I didn't have time to do any other unboxing videos, but they feel absolutely fine. My last Chinese carbon wheels, the hub makes quite a good noise. I have got some video of me out on the road. I have a Insta360 that I've been trying to use to film sort of my first ride and stuff like that. these videos, and thank you if you watched the last one, all 11 of you, or whatever it is, because I couldn't find a lot of information. I was dubious about the frame and obviously where you get it from, and is it going to break, is it going to work, is it going to come cracked, is everything going to come with it? Everything did come with the frame. I bought a whole group set in a package from Certini, I believe, bikes, which was £1,200. I will do a video of the full breakdown of costs, and I'll get it to come up on the screen with everything I've actually spent.